son was begging. My son was saying, don't do this, don't kill me, man. And they did it anyway.
It's an emotional time for the family of Jose Irvin Jr., his mom Rhonda alluding to this surveillance video obtained by News 5 that captured her son's murder, gunned down as he ran from the Shell gas station to the Dunkin' Donuts across the street.
When I got to the hospital, they told me I couldn't see my brother. They had already identified him, and they did not want us to see him like that.
This is the story of Jose Irvin Jr., a devoted husband and father whose life was tragically cut short. Jose and his wife, Sierra, made headlines when they celebrated the birth of their twins, born on the same day as both parents, creating a once-in-a-lifetime moment of joy. But just months after this remarkable event, Jose was senselessly gunned down at a Dunkin' Donuts, leaving behind his pregnant wife and their 2 young children. What led to this heartbreaking loss? And will justice ever be served? Welcome to Viral Crimes. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more stories. This story takes us to Garfield Heights, Ohio. It is a small close-knit suburb of Cleveland and is specifically known for its quiet residential streets and community spirit. Garfield Heights is a city that values its local businesses and community events. It creates a strong sense of belonging among its residents. The area is also marked by its vibrant cultural scene and the presence of several community parks. Despite its generally safe and welcoming atmosphere, the city was shaken by a tragic event. Jose Irvin Jr. was a 32-year-old man full of life and love. He was a devoted husband to his wife, Sierra. They got married on June 22, 2024, in a ceremony at Lisaville Baptist Church in Cleveland. The couple shared a remarkable coincidence. They both had the same birthday, August 18. The couple had gained national attention in 2023 when their twins were born on the same day as both parents' birthdays, August 18.
August 18th, my son came out at 12:35 in the morning, and my daughter came out at 12:36 in the morning. I told her my birthday was August 18th, and she was like, that's crazy. She was like, get out of here. I'm like, what? You know? I'm like, yeah, my birthday's August 18th. I'm like, I'm not about to lie about it, you know? And she's like, no, that's just crazy because my birthday is August 18th. So I'm thinking she's lying because she thought, I'm like, no, you're lying. It was a C-section. One of our kids was breached, so they had to C-section her. They were really supposed to be due on August 28th, so it was a surprise to us.
Actually, when I went, they told me, like, you made it quite far, because usually women pregnant with twins don't make it as far as I did. I almost made it to my delivery date. They were expecting me not to make it as far as I did.
I can't wait for next year for us all to like celebrate our birthdays together. I would love to take them out of town and do something great for them, you know, like Disney World or something like that.
They named the twins area and Jose Irvin III. Jose was thrilled about the future and had already begun planning the family's joint birthday celebrations for years to come. Jose and Sierra were also expecting a third child. Sierra was 10 weeks pregnant at the time of his death. He was a kind-hearted man known for his positive energy and commitment to family. His sister, Chloe, described him as the light of everybody's life. His warm, outgoing nature made him the glue that held his family and friends together. Jose worked hard to provide for his growing family. He had recently graduated with a degree in building maintenance and was set to begin a welding program just days after his death. In addition, he had started his own HVAC building maintenance company, which he named Jose & Sons. He was looking forward to a future where he could pass on his legacy to his children. Sadly, his dreams of expanding his family and business were cut short when his life was tragically taken. On the early morning of October 4, 2024, a tragedy struck the family of Jose Irvin Jr. Jose was fatally shot near a Dunkin' Donuts in Garfield Heights, Ohio. The incident occurred around 3 a.m. after Jose had left a local bar with his best friend and stopped at the Turney Pit Stop gas station on Turney Road. According to surveillance footage and reports, Jose had approached a group of people near the gas station to ask for a cigarette, which escalated into an altercation. One of the men in the group pulled out a gun. The man was identified by his white shirt. Jose realized the danger. He tried to back away and de-escalate the situation, but the gunman chased him across the street. The gunman fired several shots at Jose. He ran towards a Dunkin' Donuts, where he tragically fell on a curb after being hit. Jose was rushed to Marymount Hospital. But unfortunately, he succumbed to his injuries at 3:34 a.m.
The family of Jose Irvin Jr. wants his killer to turn himself in. It began here at this Garfield Heights Shell station, and it ended over at that Dunkin' Donuts. where Irvin Jr. lost his life.
My son was begging. My son was saying, don't do this, don't kill me, man. And they did it anyway.
It's an emotional time for the family of Jose Irvin Jr., his mom Rhonda alluding to this surveillance video obtained by News 5 that captured her son's murder, gunned down as he ran from the Shell gas station to the Dunkin' Donuts across the street.
When I got to the hospital, they told me I couldn't see my brother. They had already identified him, and they did not want us to see him like that.
His family says Jose was well known in Garfield Heights.
He used to go to the police station just to hang out with them. And they knew him very well. One person that knew him very well that broke down crying in my arms, Detective Patrick from Garfield Heights Police Station. He said as soon as he saw him, he knew who he was, and they tried to save him.
No matter what, anybody that knows Jose, they know all he wanted to do was have fun. He brought everybody together, whether you liked each other or not.
But Friday morning, there was a disagreement. Whatever it was over, Chloe says her brother wasn't a threat to anyone.
You see him ordering at the counter. What do you order, a Snapple? Something regular? And tried to walk away. I just don't understand.
And now, with Jose gone, an entire family is broken.
He was awesome.
His mom, Rhonda, says he was the glue who kept everyone on task.
I know Jose. I know him. He would tell me, Mommy, you okay? And you will be okay.
And he leaves behind his wife, Sierra, whom we met last year in the hospital when the couple gave birth to twins, mom, dad, and babies, all born on the same day, making national headlines. The couple was about to move into a brand new home.
We just got married in June. We didn't even get to be married for 6 months without somebody feeling like they have a right to still a life. We are not God. We don't have that right. And he's never going to get to meet his baby. His baby is never going to get to meet him.
His father, Jose Sr., has a message for his son's killer.
I just want to tell the guy, whoever you is, and we know who you is, to turn yourself in. You see what you done to my family?
One detective, who knew Jose personally, had broken down in tears upon seeing him after the shooting. The Garfield Heights Police Department launched an investigation, but did not immediately release any suspect's name. However, they did identify a car of interest seen in the area and continued to review the surveillance footage from the Shell gas station nearby. As of October 11, 2024, a week after the crime, no arrests had been made. The family pleaded with the public for anyone with information to come forward, and Jose's father, Jose Irvin Sr., directly addressed the shooter, urging him to turn yourself in and face justice. The family held a candlelight vigil and a balloon release at the Dunkin' Donuts where Jose was shot. They're hoping to bring attention to his case and keep his memory alive. They also organized a GoFundMe campaign to help support his wife, Sierra, who was 10 weeks pregnant with their third child. The unborn child, regardless of gender, was to be named Terry, after Jose's grandfather and aunt. The GoFundMe page was set for a goal of $15,000 and fortunately exceeded it and reached more than $16,000 as of now. Jose's death came just months after he had married Sierra. His family was shattered by the loss. They continue to grieve while demanding justice. Jose's wife, Sierra, shared her heartbreak over their 1-year-old twins and the fact that they will grow up without their father. She emphasized the depth of their connection, recalling how they had shared not only a birthday, but a life of love and laughter. The investigators got a break in the case and arrested 29-year-old Wanya Arrington for Jose's murder.
Police say they arrested 29-year-old Wanya Arrington in connection to last week's deadly shooting outside of a Dunkin' Donuts. Arrington's accused of shooting and killing 32-year-old Jose Irvin Jr. Arrington has been charged with murder and is being held in the Cuyahoga County Jail on a $10 million bond.
Meanwhile, the community mourns the loss of a man who brought people together, celebrated life with enthusiasm, and had so much to live for. All Jose wanted to do was to be a father, his sister Chloe reflected, as the family continued to honor his memory while seeking closure. The tragic death of Jose Irvin Jr. is a reminder of how senseless violence can irreversibly alter the course of lives. What happened to Jose simply should not have happened. A loving father, husband, and friend, Jose's life was cut short over a confrontation that spiraled out of control. It's painful to think that a simple request for a cigarette could escalate to the point where a life is lost. The effects of this tragedy will echo through Jose's family for years to come. His wife, Sierra, not only faces the unbearable loss of her partner, but must also raise their twins and unborn child without him. Their children will grow up with only stories to know the father who was once so excited about building a future with them. Jose's death leaves a hole in the lives of his parents, siblings, and friends who relied on his love, joy, and generosity. It is a huge loss that could have been prevented, leaving his family shattered and their dreams for the future forever altered. My condolences to Jose's friends and family. May you continue to heal and one day find peace. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.